What is up, everybody? Welcome back to From the Crypt. Today we are going to be talking about a little thing involving movie theaters, and a little thing involving a band that you may or may not have heard of. Maybe this little tiny obscure indie band called Ghost. Obviously, I'm joking. Ghost is massive. It's got a huge cult following. People are absolutely obsessed with this band, and today, Derek wanted to talk about it a little bit. So we're going to talk about it. Now, I do have to say, just up front, I'm not a huge fan of Ghosts personally. Derek is a fan of Ghosts, but that's okay.
Mhm.
Friends can have different opinions, and that's all right. That's okay. But
They can.
but they shouldn't. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man. Anyway, I don't know. I personally don't understand the hype, but from what Derek was just telling me, this is beyond the band itself and more so into the fan base. More so, that is the subject of today's little intermission that we're doing on the new Ghost movie. Is that what it's called? I don't. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you
It's
take the wheel on that one.
alrighty. Yeah, we'll let the ghost fans start talking. What's up? No, the movie is called Right Here, Right Now, which is a lyric from Square Hammer,
Right.
of course.
I even know that.
Yeah, so you see, there you go.
Yeah, because I
Maybe
can't,
he is a
because
fan.
it's fucking been square hammered into my fucking brain for the past 30 years. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh,
That's the only thing that was on the radio forever, dude. I'm
because
not
it's a
kidding. We
banger.
we would
But
listen to the radio and shit on our lunch breaks at Walmart. Toby and I, we just go sit in his car and listen to the radio. Usually he had like Octane or Liquid Metal or something like that. And dude, I'm not even kidding. I swear there was a day that they played that song, like they played Square Hammer, and then like a couple songs later they played it again. And I'm like, what are you
that's
doing?
even that's excessive even in my eyes because obviously I like Square Hammer is my second favorite Ghost song. So you're not going to hear me complain about that. But I understand that because I've had that happen with different songs. Like they play it once, two, three songs go by, then they play it again, and
Yes,
it's just like, what are you doing?
they did
There's more
this.
music. Play more
You'll
music.
you'll like this one. The other time I remember distinctly, and it almost turned me off from this song. It almost did. But the other time I remember it was a Breaking Benjamin. They played Red Cold River. Like it was almost back to
Uh,
back. I swear to you. And I was like, "What are we, dude? I actually like this song, but like
I
everybody and their mother and their dog and their goldfish can make music these days. There is so much to choose from. Why the fuck are we playing the exact same song that we just heard 2 songs ago? Why?
exactly. And I will say, Breaking Benjamin's my second favorite band, and I hate Red Cold River. But getting back to it, yeah. So this movie is a live concert that was filmed over 2 nights
Mm,
in Los Angeles back in September of 2023. It also had some of the lore or YouTube videos kind of weaved into it with like Sister Imperator, Papa Nil, and just other various people. I will be completely honest up front. I have not watched a lot of the YouTube stuff. Primarily just a big fan of the music, and I'm okay with that. So you don't need to like be well versed in it. It was laid out very well. So you were able to just, oh, okay, all right. Might have a couple questions, but nothing that was like, um, but all in all, the movie was very good. I only had one other concert movie to compare it to, which, as I've already told you, it was Through the Never by Metallica, which I will say that straight up ass.
I don't. Like I said
These
to you, I don't remember any of it. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
remember.
like it was so like me and two buddies went to see that in IMAX, and it was like, fuck this. Why are we even bothering with this? Because the side stuff made no sense to what was going on with the performance. Whereas with the ghost stuff, it was weaved very well through it, so it didn't feel forced at all by any means. It felt really well done. Now, I'm going to go through the set list really quick, which I'll just go ahead and comment. It is a very good set list. Now, every fan ever for this could be any band ever. fans are going to want to see specific songs. We're obviously not going to get 100% of what we want. So after I read through the set list, I'm just going to list off a couple that I would have liked to have seen, but I'm not in any way, shape, or form disappointed it did not make the cut. So, first up, we got Imperium, followed by Isarian, then Rats, Faith, Spillways, Cerise, Absolution, Ritual, which was fucking so good, Call Me Little Sunshine, Conclave con Dio, Watcher in the Sky, If You Have Ghosts, Dominion, which led into 20s, which that was one of my highlights of the movie because the skeleton dancers that were coming out, great choreography. Year Zero, which I will say I was disappointed with it in the movie a little bit because when we saw them in February of 2022, before Impera came out, I swear to God, there was way more pyro during Year Zero. Like, you could feel the fucking heat clear at the back of the arena. Gonna butcher this one as I always have. Spoke Sonat, He Is, Miasma, Mariana Cross, Mummy Dust, Respite on the Spital Fields, Kiss the Go-Goat, Dance Macabre, and of course they closed with Square Hammer, what the movie is named after. Now, I would have, like, Griftwood is one of my favorite songs by Ghost. I would have loved to have seen Griftwood in there. Did not happen. And then some of the other stuff off of Infestunum, second album. I always mispronounce it. I would have liked to have seen Goulet Zombie Queen, God, what else? Body and Blood. I would have liked to have seen more stuff from that album rather than just Year Zero, even though I know basically all that's been thrown out. So let's talk about box office, because what kind of promotion did this movie have? I will show you on my hand what it had. Zero. You did not see commercials for this. You did not see ads for this. I mean, for the love of God, it was only in like 750 theaters. 751 if I'm being exact. But so far, total gross, pretty good. $2.6 million. Which, I know that's not Avengers numbers, but considering it was just a concert film, and, like, you know, couldn't have costed that much to make it, phenomenal. It's doing absolutely great. Touched on that. I will say I would give this a 9 out of 10. And I will definitely be buying it on Blu-ray or 4K once it becomes available. And this also kind of ends the happy part of this video because I've got a lot more to say about this. Okay. Firstly, this is a movie. M-O-V-I-E. Movie. It is not a live ritual. So, people going to watch the movie based on the ritual should be able to sit in their seats and enjoy the concert. The concert movie. But no. You can tap. You can tap. I'm gonna just call out the 3 chicks that was right next to me. Thank you for damn near ruining my movie experience. Because the one that was seated immediately to my right had awful fucking breath, and for some reason thought she could touch Papa. Oh, Cardi! Oh, my heart! That is literally what was going on the whole time. You were at a fucking movie. Like it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
There's a bitch sitting in the middle of the 3 that were next to me. Good for you. You saw this movie. This would have been your 3rd time. I'm so happy for you. Was it necessary to talk the whole fucking movie for the people who hadn't seen it the first time? Go fuck yourself. To the chick that kept going to the bathroom, you're okay. You were the least of my worries. We even had a couple with a baby sitting right next to us. That baby made 0 sounds. This, had to be 4-month-old child that was still suckling at mommy's teat was less of a burden than these 3 fucking dumb bitches. Or sorry, 2, I should say. 2. So ultimately, yeah, you go to a movie, you watch the movie. Last time I checked, talking during a movie has never been acceptable. And I do not care. Oh, it was a concert. It was this. No, it was a fucking movie. I was in a goddamn movie theater watching a movie. And you were being inconsiderate pricks. So, I guess what I'm saying is I hope he stepped in dog shit immediately after that and it just ruined your day. Because that was just so goddamn frustrating. And I know you know what I'm talking about. It's not just this.
I've
just
had
people
plenty of experiences like that.
It's just, God!
It's irritating.
Like,
well, not quite to that extent, I don't think. But I've had plenty of movie experiences that were just like, dude, I bought a ticket, you bought a ticket, I'm here to watch the movie. I thought you were here to watch the movie as well. If you want to talk and socialize and have fun with your friends and shit, go into the hallway. Waste your money that way. Don't waste my money. Don't waste my money. Don't do that. I've been to a movie intoxicated, and I never once disrupted that theater.
I have been to many movies intoxicated, blackout drunk. Well, okay, I'm over exaggerating at that point. Definitely buzzed, on my way to drunk because we snuck in the 5th with us.
Yeah.
Did not
no
like a fucking jackass because that's how you get caught.
Dude.
But anyways,
me and the Warcraft movie. You already know. Your boy was at the Warcraft movie. Okay.
Oh yeah.
That movie is littered with Easter eggs that were planted there specifically for my little fucking brain. Okay. And I could have been like, I could have been the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. I could have been that meme and just been like, did you see that? Did you see that Murloc standing by the fucking bridge? Oh, that shit was sweet. But guess what? I didn't. I was like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Quiet as fuck. Nobody even heard me. Except for the person I was with, because I was saying it quietly. But, that was it. I don't understand people that can spend money on a movie ticket if they know for a fact that they're going to completely shit on everybody else's experience. And I don't know. I don't get it.
It's fucking ridiculous, because
it's rude as fuck.
I get it. Ghost is one of my favorite bands, and I wanted to watch the film. And, with this fucking unholy trinity sitting right next to me singing every goddamn word to every song. And I mean, it wasn't like they're like, no, it's like, like, it was that. Sorry if my mic cut out or sounded really bad right there. But I'm serious. I cannot stress how much that just pissed me off. Nothing to do with the band, because they did their job. They made the movie. They made it awesome. They sent it out to everybody. The fucking fans fucking ruining it by being inconsiderate pricks. So the next time you go to a movie, it doesn't matter if it's a concert movie or if it's Maxine that's coming out here in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
You keep your goddamn mouth shut. Because the next person that you might be fucking doing that to may not have the self-control and restraint that I have.
Dude, actually, I just remembered a thing that we could compare this to if either one of us would have watched it, which we won't, but I'm pretty sure Taylor Swift did an Eras Tour movie that she had shown in theaters. And I remember seeing clips of that in the theater that was in several theaters that were showing it, and dude, the stuff you're telling me now is the exact shit that they were doing in that, and I don't understand. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. If you want to go see Taylor Swift, I'm sorry you have to drop $3,000 for a ticket. That's not my fucking problem. But everybody else spent the money to go to this movie just like you did. And I remember seeing a clip of one where they were having a ring around the Rosie circle in the front of the theater, holding each other's hands, singing the songs, in the theater, in front of the fucking seats and shit. And I'm like, you're joking right now. You're joking. And I'm not even I'm not bagging on people that make noise. I get it. Sometimes emotions get high. Like, I was in the theater for Infinity War. People were crying. People were gasping.
Yeah.
People were like, oh my god. People were laughing. People were just having a good time. That's fun. That's absolutely okay. I'm not bad. I'm not a fun police, okay? But it's a fucking cult level of nonsense. It's just, it's a fucking cult. And it just drives me up the wall, dude. And those clips made me irate. And the other thing that makes me fucking irate is the clips, and I'm gonna bring up Taylor Swift again, I know, but this is
it's a good example, yeah.
And when she dropped her new album, this most recent one, there were clips going around of people sitting in their cars recording themselves bawling their eyes out. I'm talking nasty cries, shit coming out their nose and shit, crying hysterically. And I'm just like, what? Are you fucking insane? This is the same shit that she's been putting out for years. What are you doing? I've heard many of the songs because I can't get away from them. There's no getting away from them. They're nothing that is groundbreaking. It's nothing just mind-blowing. It sounds like Taylor Swift, good production, good quality, same Taylor Swift lyrics that everybody loves. I'm not backing on that, but if you're going to sit there in your car and record yourself to post online crying in hysterics, you probably should not listen to it. You probably shouldn't be listening to that. That is not healthy.
No, and I will go ahead and say that my thoughts are the exact same for Taylor Swift. I'm not a fan. I have not watched her movie. Yeah, you know what? I'll freaking Taylor Swift song come on, be like, oh yeah, okay, I get down with this for a little bit, but I don't actively really ever seek it out.
Yeah.
I still would have been pissed off because it's like, no, I'm paying to watch her performance, not to hear other fucking people.
Not the audience performance.
Not the audience poorly singing like we are never getting back together or something like that. Just the exact same with Ghost. I did not pay the money, which I'll get into that next too, by the way, because I just touched on that topic. You touched on another one of scalping, which I will also get it a little more into. I did not pay to hear the audience poorly sing Square Hammer. I did not spend $30 on tickets, fucking $20 on a drink, popcorn, and a thing of cookie dough bites. Also didn't drive 4.5 hours total to this goddamn theater. And yeah, it just awful all around. Like, experience, I should say, theater experience, because these people ruined it. Now, let's talk about, what was I going to talk about now? I can't even remember. What was it? What did I say? Oh, man.
We were going to talk about scalping, but honestly, if you want to save that for a whole video, I could do a whole video, or a whole nother separate intermission. I could do a whole intermission on scalping.
Oh, I'm just going to do very, very quick touching on it because scalping, it's not necessarily just a movie thing. It's everywhere thing. It's concert seats with the Taylor Swift tickets, like you mentioned. Scalpers fucking getting those. These custom-made popcorn buckets. Which I will also go ahead and clarify. Ghost has put them on their website for pre-order. So those that missed out, I'm encouraging you, please do not buy them from eBay. Just be patient and wait. Save your money. Because these scalpers are pieces of shit that literally go to multiple different theaters with possibly no intention of seeing the movie, buying all of it up for, we'll say, $20, and then selling it on eBay for $50 to $60. Absolutely pathetic.
Because they're creating the drought by buying it all out, so they know that people are going to buy them. They're going to create an issue by taking it all away. Well, there's no more. Just buy them from me.
I legitimately, I'm sorry. I am beyond fired up. Because, I've had a day to stew on this. It's been a day since we've gotten out of that movie. And I'm, more pissed off as I'm letting it out. But I'll hopefully feel better tomorrow. So I can't even remember the other topic I said I was going to touch on. But, yeah. Let's move on. Let's talk about the overall theater, goingness. Because I know I was hitting at that. $30 for tickets. $20 for snacks, which is fucking outrageous, by the way. We drove 4.5 hours total to get to this movie. This is why people are not going to the movie theaters as much as they used to. Tickets are too expensive, and I'm sorry, the food is
The food's
fucking
also too
$20.
expensive.
Yeah, $20 for a
That's
drink.
also the only way that the movie theater makes their money, because they only get a small portion of the ticket sales. They make almost all of their money through concessions, but it's still a lot of fucking money, dude.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sorry. You're definitely not going to convince me that charging $7.95 for a large drink, when that drink damn well costs like 25 cents total by the time you factor in everything.
Yeah. Same for
absolutely.
Like M&Ms and shit, or like candy and stuff. Like $6-7 for a bag of M&Ms that you can get for $1.50 at fucking Walmart. Like no.
Just absolutely fucking outrageous. And a while back, one of my favorite YouTubers, Drum Dums, which you guys should check him out. He is an awesome guy.
I think I've heard of Drum Dums actually.
Probably from me.
Maybe.
But no, super awesome dude. Check his channel out. He did a video a while back that was talking about why people aren't going to movie theaters anymore. And my response to him is going to be this same thing I'm saying right now. Movie theaters are too far away now because after COVID, all the smaller ones have died and dried up. So I've got at least a 40-minute drive to a movie theater, only to get raked over the coals for snacks, which, yeah, I know you're saying you don't have to buy them. 9 times out of 10, I fucking don't. I was with my wife for that, so the lady gets what she wants. It's just outrageous, especially how quick everything is coming to streaming now. I don't have that like Infinity War shit where it's like I gotta be there the fucking first showing, nothing's getting spoiled, I'm not missing a damn thing. Instead to just turning and waiting and being like, it's gonna be on streaming in a month anyways. Why would I waste my time, gas, and drive there to possibly get paired with people that fucking suck and can't keep their mouths shut?
Yeah.
So that's why theaters are dying, if we're going to be honest, which some people may be like...
Streaming's just more accessible and cheaper, I think. And that's the biggest cause if I had to put something on there. But the prices are not making it any better.
They're not helping a goddamn thing.
There are also a lot less big fucking movies that are coming out, I think. Because I think the last time I seen any, big fucking deals that was like Infinity War Endgame type shit was like Oppenheimer and Barbie. Those were huge, and those rang through my fucking socials like water on rock, dude. Just straight up plowed through my socials. And we went and seen both of them. Both of them were great movies. I'm not denying it, but like there's not anything like that comes out all the time. Whereas before, every time a Marvel movie would come out, people were hyped about it. Every time a big Avengers movie would come out because of the crossovers and shit, people would be hyped, you know? But that really just hasn't happened all that much. Even with Guardians 3, which I thought was going to be a huge thing. It was good. It was big.
It wasn't.
But it wasn't
it was. Yeah, it didn't even break $1 billion worldwide. I think it topped out at like 800 million, which is not necessarily odd for the Guardians movies, but just Marvel in general and just how that movie was built up. Yeah, I expected it to be a much bigger deal too.
I think Deadpool, is going to be the next really big one. But even still, I don't see it being as big as something like Endgame, though. I don't think that it's going to be that big,
it's
massive fucking thing, you know.
When I say this, I know it's going to get misconstrued, but they have shackled themselves with an R rating that I'm thankful for. Let me stress that. So yeah, there is no fucking way Deadpool and Wolverine makes. What did the first one make? Was it like almost 750 million worldwide? I would give.
Big. It's gonna be big.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be that.
I would give it. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say 800 to 850 at most. That's what I would guess. But
I definitely want to be in that theater as soon as I possibly can be. So.
Oh, we will be. Yeah. So, I guess just in conclusion, one, for anybody that's curious to check out Ghost or see what an actual real ritual is, in the comfort of your own home. Right here, right now is the perfect example. They sound great. Everything just flows really good. You do feel like you're at a concert. And that
especially if you go to the theater because people are screaming like they are.
Yeah. But so the movie was awesome. People just need to keep their goddamn mouths shut and just watch. That's all you need to take from this. I will go ahead and say I definitely came to Jacob and told him about this. Like I basically rant because the movie was so goddamn good. It was a fun thing that dumb fucking people kind of started to ruin. So I would highly advise you to just watch it in your own home, and then if you and whoever's with you, you want to get up and do fucking Ring Around the Rosie and like sing racks and stuff, like you go right ahead. You knock yourself out.
Hell yeah.
But if you're with somebody who actually wants to watch it and take it in, zip it the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's about all I got.
Just PSA.
Don't be a fuckhead.
Don't be a dick. You know that if you know what kind of person you are in those situations, and you know that you're going to want to get hype and get blown up or whatever, wait for it to come out on streaming services. Throw a fucking watch party. Throw a watch party, dude. Have all of your friends come over to your own home that you are going to be watching it in and watch the fucking movie and scream and belt to your heart's content, okay? But don't bring it to the theater, man. Like, fuck. Just don't do that. It's not fun for anybody other than you. And that's really shitty. That's really shitty because people are paying, as we've already discussed, like really high prices to go see those because movie theaters are just fucking expensive right now. That's just all it is. And I know that's not your fault, but you don't have to make it worse by being an obnoxious cunt for absolutely no reason, Like, just, I don't know. Just be a good person.
Oh.
Be a good neighbor. I don't know.
Oh, I will say lastly, because I'm sure one common complaint I will get is, oh, why didn't you just go tell people? Yeah, you're not wrong. I should have. But also at the same time, they should have acted like a fucking adult in a movie theater and know what that's about.
Or they should have acted like that baby and shut the fuck up.
God, yeah, that seriously surprised me. That not a peep from that fucking baby.
Yeah.
But then the bad breath bitch right next to me just...
I can't speak on, like... I can't speak...
I wish I felt better. I'm getting more pissed off the more I'm thinking about this. I really am.
I can't speak on, like, going to movie as a baby, because I don't think my parents ever brought me to movies as a baby, because obviously you just shouldn't do that anyway. Unless you have a really good baby like that you know this is not going to make a peep, then by all means, whatever, bring the baby. I don't give a shit, but... most of the time, that's not the case. I've been around many babies, okay? I've been around many babies. I've got a lot of baby cousins. There's just been a lot of babies in my life, so I get it. You just don't bring babies to theaters. But me, personally, even when I was a younger kid... Oh, hello, cat.
Yeah, Dante just randomly jumped up here because I forgot the door's open.
He's just trying to say hi.
Normally it's closed.
It's all good. It's all good. We got some cuteness views, that's all it is. But
everybody give a thumbs up for Dante.
Yeah, 1 like equals 1 pat on the head for Dante, and 1 nice little scratch behind the ears.
And 1 comment equals 1 can of wet food for him.
Oh, shit, dude. Dante's eating good today. Come on, guys. Give us some likes, man. Come on. Get Dante some likes, please. If you don't do it for us, do it for Dante. But when I was a young kid, even like a little kid going to the theater, I was glued to that shit, dude. I loved going to the movies because I would sit there and just be like, oh, dude, this is fucking awesome. And there's a whole different experience than going now, I think. And not that those problems didn't exist then, but I don't know. Just seems like it's more prominent these days, but I could be wrong on that. Who knows? But
it's just because people are selfish and they suck. They don't fucking care what they're doing or ruining somebody else's experience.
Yeah.
So the only thing I will say is I really fucking hope that happens to you.
Yeah.
I hope
you're
not gonna get one bit of.
I hope it happens to them while they're hungover.
Oh yeah, and their fucking socks are completely soaked in cat piss. Oh dude, I am fucking ruthless.
On that note, make sure you give us some likes for Dante. And if you like the video as well, go ahead and drop a like too. That'd be great. Hit the sub button if you want to see more like this. This is just an intermission if this is where you're seeing us for the first time. Usually our videos are a little longer.
Normally I'm not as pissed off.
Yeah, no, we're usually fun guys, I promise. We're still fun guys. I think we had a good conversation today, but
I think I gave you some good shorts right there.
Yeah,
I really think I did. So yeah.
Oh, we'll see. I'm sure there's probably plenty of them in there, but we will see you guys in the next one. Say bye, Dante. Bye, Dante.